Make yourself at home, get as comfortable as you want, because this life lesson is so important that I don't know where to begin. I've been sitting on this video for a really long time because I feel like I should save it for when more people watch my videos, because I genuinely think that I have kind of cracked the code. Like, not exactly, it's not a code, it's very simple, but I feel like so many people don't know this. I understand how it takes the smallest things in life to actually stay happy, and honestly, I give a big credit to how I'm living my life right now to working out. It's a very big chapter in my life, which is why I just wanted to really explain why I started working out and how working out has changed my life. I actually note some points down because I always make videos, and when I'm done editing, done uploading, then I'm like, shit, I forgot to mention this. So I wrote everything down. So hopefully this time I'm not forgetting any of the main points. Why I started working out. I have been fat all my life except when I actually started working out and started making progress. I have been bullied all my life for being fat. I was very insecure. I think this has been the only main thing that I've been insecure about. I don't think I've been insecure about anything in particular other than being fat all my life, but that one insecurity was big enough to really take over my whole life. I started working out during my summer break in grade 9, but that was also like for 2 months in a year because that's how long my summer break was. Then finally COVID hit and I was at home with nothing to do. And that's when I actually started working out properly. There was no gym, so I used to work out at home. I started with Chloe Ting. When I used to do Chloe Ting at home, I used to dread working out. I used to not want to work out at all. It's like I had to push myself because I know that I wanted to look better, but I did not enjoy the process of working out at all. But I still pushed myself. I did it 5 times a week. Then one day, I stumbled upon this girl called Chrissy Chala. I've mentioned her in one of my old videos, and that's when I bought my first pair of dumbbells. And for the first time in my life, I saw myself enjoying working out. It was not as dreadful as it used to be, and it actually started making me feel good about the whole working out process and not just how I was making my body look. So anyways, that's how my workout journey started. Now I'm here. I work out 5 times a week at least. I eat in a very balanced way. I feel like my life is pretty put together. I'm moving my hands so much my wrist hurts. So anyways, I just explained my process, and now let's see how it has helped me. The first one, physically, of course, I was fat. I did not like how I looked. I was very insecure. So it has definitely made me look fitter for very obvious reasons. If I'm working out constantly, if I'm eating healthier, obviously I'm going to see results. Of course, I look fitter, but the way working out makes me feel, nothing compares to it. It makes me feel so good. It's like if I wake up feeling sad and I somehow push myself to go to the gym, my day automatically goes from 0 to 8 and barely anything can bring it down. It gives me so much confidence. Working out gives me so much energy. It's crazy. And all it takes is pushing myself to get out of that zone that keeps telling me, no, it's fine, you can skip the gym today. And once I go to the gym, it's all good. There's no coming back from it. I mean, very honestly, even by now, a part of my motivation comes from the fact that I still want to look fit. But that's really not all. The way makes me feel, because I know that when I go to the gym, my day is going to be so much better, so much more productive, so much more focused. Now imagine if you can wake up and either choose to have a good day or choose to have a normal whatever and kind of sad, kind of lazy day. What would you choose? When you're working out, you also need to eat in a very balanced and nutritious way, because you can't just work out at the gym and completely separate your food habits and expect to see results. So anyways, once I started working out, I started understanding more about nutrition, more about how fruits and vegetables are good for your body, blah blah blah, how you can still eat your favorite foods without restricting and have a balanced diet. At the beginning, it was really hard to get used to because I was under eating, I was not eating enough protein, blah blah blah. But once I started lifting weights, that's when I realized that now that I'm lifting weights, in order to grow my muscles and actually make my body more toned, I need to be eating more. And that's when I started understanding how important protein is in this process. You don't have to eat this much, you can eat this much by adding more vegetables into your diet, blah blah blah. There's so much to it. And I'm still constantly learning about it. I really want to mention this already. This is not a short-term journey. This is a long-term journey. It's a process. It never stops. You only keep getting better. And you have to make this a lifestyle. It can't be a short-term thing. This has to be a lifestyle. But anyways, this whole nutrition thing, I feel like this was the hardest for me. At the beginning, it feels a little bit like torture because you're trying to fix your habits, blah blah blah. But once it becomes a habit, that's where the game changes. Like now, when I eat too much unhealthy food, like too much food from outside, too much oil, blah blah, my body just feels so dirty on the inside. Like before, I could eat so much junk without feeling like shit on the inside. But now that my body is actually used to eating good, when I eat too much outside food, I feel so disgusting and I just want my home cooked meals again. So it's like once you come out of it and once you've made it a habit, that's when it gets easier. It's only a lot of pushing till the time you made it a habit. And trust me, the process is so worth it. I've been working out consistently for 3.5 years at least now. It's still a journey for me. I'm still learning more, getting better, blah, blah, blah. It's just a never ending process. The next ones are all mental aspects. So working out has helped me become more observational. I don't know if this is connected, but the only connection that I could come up with was when I'm working out, you have to be conscious about your form. You have to be conscious about doing the exercise right, hitting the muscle groups properly, having a mind to muscle connection. And I feel like because that's when I really started using my brain, looking at what I'm doing, how I'm doing things, what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right, that also helped me analyze my own behaviors. Like when I think about myself before I started working out, I feel like a part of my brain just used to now work. But now I'm constantly like every day, everything I do in my head, I'm analyzing, oh, did I like what I did there? Did I not like what I did there? It's like I'm always telling myself what to continue and what to change to become the person who I really want to become. So once again, I'm growing every day. So that's the first mindset change that I learned from working out. The second one would be having a work ethic. Because when you're at the gym, you really have to push yourself. If you're lifting weights, you can't just like do 3 reps and give up. You kind of have to push yourself till you literally can't do it. And when you feel like you can't do it, you have to do another 2. That is something that has helped me understand how our mindset is such a big barrier and how just pushing that can help us achieve so much more in life. Even every day, like these days, when I'm like, oh, I don't feel like doing this, I'm really tired. I know that it's just in my head. And a lot of times I just put that thought away and I do it. And I'm very easily able to do it. So it was just in my head, which is crazy. Like our brain is just stopping us from doing things. And once we come out of that, everything gets so much easier. It feels like you can achieve anything, nothing can stop you. I'm not trying to be cringe. I very much mean this. And anyways, working out every day, eating better, having a growth mentality, all of these things really, really contribute to my life. And it is a big chunk of who I am today. One thing that I do want to emphasize again, this has to be a lifestyle. You can't be like, all right, I'm gonna work out for 3 months and get my dream body and then stop it. I don't think that's how it works. It needs to be a constant process. You need to understand that working out is not just for the aesthetics. It's so good for your body. And I know that being good for your body is not enough of a reason for some people, but then it actually really makes you feel good. Like when you work out, you have so much energy inside of you. You just gain so much confidence. You're basically buying all of these good traits by working out. Instead of paying money, you just have to work out for it. Just think about it that way. And also, working out does not mean you have to go to the gym. Honestly, start by going on walks. Go for a walk every day, hit your 10,000 steps, do anything, any kind of physical activity. Walking, jogging, running, yoga, Pilates, strength training, whatever you like. Do whatever you like. Just add some kind of physical activity in your life. And also, these things are very different for everyone. There's no one rule that applies to everyone. It's a basic process. And as everyone goes through the process, that's when they find out, that's when they figure out what works for them, what doesn't work for them. So yeah, don't try to copy someone. Start the journey. You have to start. That's the first step. You will figure this out as you go. It's just the first step. Start it, and then trust me, it only goes uphill from there. It goes uphill, it goes a little down, but then it goes uphill again. So at the end, the journey is just going like that. The benefits are so beneficial. I can't even like emphasize it enough. Working out can change your life for the better in a way that I can't even describe. And I hope that some things that I mentioned actually hit you in the right spot and that you apply these to your life. Thank you for listening to me if you stayed for the whole video, because I genuinely really hope that this affects you positively and you become the person you really want to become. Thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe. I'll see you next week. Bye.